Okay, so now we're onto the lacquer. And as before, I'm going to use my little sander for this. 320 on there. Swap that out for a 180. This surface is really quite rough. This isn't too bad, but on the birch ply it goes quite rough. So it definitely needs a bit more sanding. We'll just switch back to a 320. Now what happens when you do the first sort of sanding after the first coat of lacquer, it actually almost takes everything off. What's left is whatever's soaked into the timber itself. So the second coat goes on pretty thinly and tends to just sit on top, so it dries much faster. We're applying this with almost no pressure on the roller. I don't know what's warped. If it's this piece of plywood that I'm working on my bench top, I hope it's the plywood. Much cheaper option. So yeah, we're just putting almost no pressure at all on the roller. Just trying to make as even a surface as you can, right down to only making roller passes one way. Edges. For this kind of thing, I do wish some roller manufacturer would make a roller that was curved at each end. It'd be much easier to get those sort of really, it'd be like feathering out at each end of the roller. Make life so much easier. Never mind. And again, just like before, minimal pressure on the roller. I'm trying to get as even and smooth a finish as possible. Working our way across. And back down. Okay. So it's a little bit later in the day. Second coat of primer around the edges of the painted panels are looking really good actually. It's a little bit of texture in the plywood, but it's not too bad. We'll get that light sounding. Same with the raised panel. And I've got to say the mock panel door is looking really good. There's one little area here where you can just see the line, but I've got to say, I mean, a bit of filler on that and that would disappear completely. So yeah, very, very impressed and surprised by that. What's really looking nice is the birch plywood. Birch plywood with a couple of coats of lacquer on that. You've got the grain coming up very, very nicely there. It's very smooth to the touch. For a basic job, for a drawer or something, that finish would actually be fine. I will put a third coat on it. What I found is that because it's so absorbent, the first coat is largely treated like a primer, like an undercoat, so it just kind of soaks in. Second coat gives the top coat, and the third coat will be nicer again. And again, same deal with the beech veneer. Actually, it's come out very nicely, and again, at a pinch that would do. But I think we'll put a third coat on and see how that looks tomorrow. Well, we'll start with the painted panels with a little bit of rubbing down.